Hello, it's Sondra here. I'm in my happy place, but it's the kitchen today. I'm just going to show you very quickly how to do these boards that I do at the beginning of each year. So I thought I'd just spend a short time just showing you what I do. So I did this one here, which I discussed in the last YouTube. This one here for my, what I want to do, my inspiration. And this one, all the pictures that I just loved and just showed here by just pulling out pictures from magazines and everything. It shows my love of colour. So I know, looking at this very quickly, my style is not only outdoors plants, but it's colour. I need to put colour into my work. And that's just a very quick way that I did these three boards. They were on these special canvas pads. They were quite big actually. They were, trying to look at the size, 18 inches by 18 inches or 45 by 45, okay? Now I'm not asking you to do them on these. You can just as easily do them on small bits of paper like this. This is my my Montmartre, I suppose it's like a journal. I keep all my ideas and that in here. Right, so I've been through some magazines. I've been through Home Beautiful, it's Australian House and Garden. I've been through Belle, Lifestyle, Marie Claire, and another Belle, Summer. Now I find you probably only need one magazine. I actually happen to love magazines. That's what I do in my downtime. So having gone through them, I've pulled out some pictures that interested me, that inspired me. And here I've got this group here all ready to go. This group here, I've cut them out. And I've got another group over here, which I'll show you soon. I've used some modelling paste, Byron Bay modelling paste. And I just have a larger brush, quite a large brush. And just make sure it's mixed with water, so it's like a milky solution. It's probably a little bit too loose. I might have to put some more modelling paste into it. I coloured the background with this gorgeous golden anthracite blue. It's a beautiful blue. It's more a very deep blue, but I just did a very rough background. It really doesn't matter. It just took, rather than looking at a page like that, I deliberately did that. And I put on the top of this 2025 goals and art. Well, I've got inspire, what inspires me. So that was what I had. So the goals for this year I had were, I need a car. I need to start looking at more patterns in my work. I need to get fit, so I'll grab that picture. I'm going to be doing a lot more art, so my art will be involved with lots of outdoors, walking outdoors, looking at trees, nature. That's very inspirational for me. Cooking is important. I've got to make sure that I keep myself healthy and fit, so eating good food, and of course a nice glass of wine if you can afford to have one. I don't drink a lot of wine, maybe one glass a week. I love being outdoors and I love swimming pools, I love the sea. So I grabbed these because I'd like to do more travel this year, perhaps there. Don't need to repeat that one. And I suppose I really love classical designs and classical shapes. Somehow I'd like to incorporate some of that into my artwork too. I'm not sure how. So basically, more art, another car, get myself fit, eat healthy, and maybe go to museums, art galleries to get some ideas for my art. So that's my goals for this year. And then of course it has to involve being outdoors with, the sea. So we'll move this across over here. So I would then get hold of this paste and working from one thing to the next. It actually needs to be thicker than this. It's very, very, very runny, but it doesn't matter. It just gives you the idea. So I then would paste these on, like so. Make sure you put enough paste on to make it stay. It's better to use probably gel medium if possible, because gel medium's it dries clear, and I think gel medium's a lot better, but I just didn't have any in the house when I decided to do this. So I'm just using what I had, which happened to be this modelling paste. But this is really for putting, if you're doing beading or anything, adding into your work, this modelling paste is amazing. And you can use it to make mixed media designs and patterns into your work. But I'm using it as a glue today, probably. And of course now the outdoorsy one. Got to keep remembering that I love being, more art and more painting, and especially featuring outdoors. We don't need that one. And also here's another outdoorsy one, which is fairly important. I've got to make sure that actually I do get close to the sea and get inspired by the sea. So that's important to me to take my holidays, get some ideas while I'm out, get some ideas on patterns and designs. And that's one of my goals for this year. And maybe travel a bit. I need a car, as I've said before, that's probably the top priority. I do need a car. My car's pretty old at this stage. I love red, so see how the red really comes out in that, like it really is contrast beautifully. So you see the contrast, the blue and the red, the primary colours coming up here and looking good. Art is a high priority for me this year. I want to do more teaching. I want to do some more canvases. I'm busy at the moment doing some florals, and I want to keep going on that theme. So each year your themes might change a little, and that's okay. You need to just sort of play around with what really you love, what colours you love, what designs you love. That's fairly important, because that's more than halfway there, just to selling your art. If you're not painting, if you're copying off someone else and not painting what you love, it's not really going to work terribly well. So fitness is a big thing for me at the moment. I've just been to the gym today, which is good. I did my bike class, so feeling quite good. Nearly there on the goals for this year. So very quickly, we've got food as a priority, making sure we eat well, very important. So it's almost like there's two parts to my life here. One part is art, a car, of course, to get around, and some holidays. The other part is getting fit and family time. I haven't put any pictures of family here, but that's a given anyway with me. I've got a fairly big family, so family time would be another one. This is all focused in on me, but really family time is important. So we'll use that one as family, and we'll use this one as also more visits to art galleries and more checking on past work by other artists for inspiration. So we might put that there as family time, and maybe visits to museums and things. Okay, so that's just the first one done very quickly, isn't it? It's not as good as the other ones I did before, but this is just to show you the method and how you do it. So we're now going to this one up here. What inspires you? So I've cut out some more stuff. I've decided this year that I'd get more involved with art history, the history of art, all the different artists out there, because if you keep looking at people's work, you'll get some ideas off their work, and you can do small versions of it, which I'll be showing you on some YouTube teaching that I'll be doing. So I'm going to be looking at more work, perhaps on Pinterest, perhaps on YouTube, perhaps I'll even go out for a walk out in the bush and get some ideas, because inspiration is everywhere, pattern, mark making, designs, everything. It's out there. You just have to open your eyes, take lots of photographs, go back, have a look at them, and then look at and cut them out. And then I'll be showing you this, and then doing a big piece of art and then taking it smaller to inspire you to create what you love. So don't be afraid. As I said, I'm going to be looking at other artists' work. I really like this piece of art here, just to remind me to go and look at Pinterest and that. Not sure who the artist is. I actually didn't cut it out. I should have looked. And I like this here too, because this one here is made a reminder to me, because I'm on that floral theme at the moment, and beautiful contrast. See the contrast of the white with the blue. really creating that wow factor in your art. And I thought this was gorgeous. This is Nicole Kelly. I've found this in a magazine. I'm going to look her up and then have a look at the way she does things. So she might inspire me, and I might get hold of a ruler and say, right, I'm not copying off her, but I might want to borrow something like this little part here, the way she's done that. Beautiful, texture in that. I might want to look at the way she's done her trees. I might want to do something that covers maybe just one tree and a small part of my work. So never be afraid to look at other artists' work, because you can learn so much from them. Right, keep working. I'm just putting all the glue on the back here. So we're putting the artist's work here and just keep adding them. I've got another artist I quite like, Katrina Wells. She does a lot of outdoorsy artwork, forests and trees again. Notice the nature coming through here with me. I'm not surprised, because I get a lot of inspiration from nature. It just seems to work for me. But again, you have to find what your style is, and it will come out. The more you do these exercises, you will find that your style is coming out in the colours you like. And I know I like strong colours. Look how this is coming out already. And what have we got here? I don't know what that is. I love a colour burst, I really do. So I'm going to just put this glue on the back of here. I've got colour burst across here. And this is a guy called Adam Cullen, made this painting. It's like a drawing that you don't take off the page and just keep drawing. So, and we'll do some of that drawing and some of the work we do. And this is the other part of his work. He made this lady sitting on a chair. As you can see, it's all done in one go. So you don't take your pen off at all. You do the whole thing like this and go from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And that's how this is done. And again, it's looking at shapes and sizes, contrast, designs. All those things are fairly important. So we'll just put that little person up there, the top there. What else? I love this lady's work. Catherine Barton. She inspires me a lot. I don't want to do her work. She's really big into all these mark making. Do you see all the mark making she does? She takes hours and hours and hours to do this work, but she's incredibly creative and certainly worthwhile looking at and thinking, what can I learn from her? And it's a matter of nothing is new. Just remember, nothing is new. All art is like a repeat of someone else's, but you also have to find your own style. So I'll just put Catherine Barton. How much room here? We'll put it here. It doesn't matter about that figure being covered. So, but I love the way she's done that bird, okay? What else have I got? I really love stripes for some reason. I don't know why, but I've always loved stripes. Even a lot of my clothes. You go to your wardrobe, have a look at your wardrobe, and you'll find, if there's a lot of stripes in your wardrobe, you think, well, maybe I'm going to be putting a lot of stripes into my artwork because that's my style. And that's what I am doing now. I'm doing a lot of stripy stuff in my artwork. Love bright colours. This is one here. Love the contrast, the complementary colours here, contrasting each other to create that wow factor. So we'll just put that one down there. What else have we got? Really love these colours. I love this magenta with the orange and the red. Wow, it's like fire engine red. Love it. So we'll put it here. Running short of place, but that's all right. We'll run it up at the top here. So don't be afraid to put them on top of each other. And when you're doing your artwork, just remember it's a good idea to actually put things on top of each other too. I'm probably repeating myself a bit here. I'm going to move this one. That's not really a goal. Yeah, here's another goal I could have. I could put it back up here. A goal for this year is to look through some magazines and just get some ideas on palettes, right? And this is just a beautiful palette in a room, and it just gives you an idea on colours. The soft green here, sage green, with the contrast of the orangey, soft orangey, pastel orange colours. So it's very, really pastel looks, this one here, but quite beautiful. This is not me, but I'm going to be looking at the goals, so I can move it up to here. I'm going to be looking at other people's other palettes so that I'm not just stuck in the same palette all the time. I need to be a bit more experimental. So we'll just put that one there just to remind me that, hey, you need to start looking at other artists' work, exploring palettes, and I'm going to be doing some more floral work. There isn't any work, I've already got that up there, so we could probably run it there. I'll just get, let's run it here. Don't be afraid to rip, the ripping's quite good. And here, nearly finished here with my inspirational and my goals for 2025, and just run this across here. On top of each other is fine. I'm not going to put these last three in, but there, that in a quick lesson of, I don't know how long I've been going, maybe 10 minutes, I've shown you how to do your board, your goals for 2025 and your inspirational board. And you can see, again, colours are important to me. I love greens, I love nature, I love other artists' work. I admire them, I borrow ideas from them. I won't cheat or lie and say it's my work, because it's not. I'll always admit that this is this artist, Catherine Barton. And that's important. Don't copy exactly other people's work. Do your own, have the confidence, find your own style. So that's there. Now, I was just going to say before we finish up is you can do many boards like this. You could do a board on life and style, your life and style that you like. This woman here has done pottering in my kitchen, is one of my favourite pastimes. Well, I love that too, and they've got the shoe there for exercise. As I said, put find in a magazine a scene that you really love and you think that's a gorgeous room, and what can I learn from this? Well, you could learn that to use this palette from this room here, and these all match pretty well. So that would be a palette in a painting, okay? And if you go through many different magazines, House and Garden, they have palettes there where they have the palettes that work. They tell you the colours, and you can actually have fun creating these colours. If you want to learn how to create these colours, you need to maybe look at some of my online art courses. There's one called Creating Beautiful Colours, and I think you'll find that some of these colours will be featured within there. I can't remember, actually, it was so long ago I did it. So I then go through all these. They talk about colours, like here, Neon Desert. And that's a beautiful tonings, all of those. And it gives you a palette for a painting. Then there's a pastel colours at work. That's virtually what this one is here, and a bit of pastel mixed in. No, it wasn't that one, sorry. It was, yeah, this one here, Life and Style, pastel. See the pastel painting up there. Okay, and then we've also got a look at the source, where they get their stuff from, but the source shows you all the things that work together. So you've got your colours, you've got the blue source, you've got the pink source with the buff, the Titan buff colour. You've got the lovely travel that could go up there and travel, which is what I want to do next year. You've got this lovely colouring here. You've got your navy blue, your deep colours, your darker colours, and the pinks, the deep magenta pinks with the apricot, with the oranges, with the greens, and the patterns, all the mark making. I mean, the magazines have it all. You just have to open your eyes. Nature has it, magazines have it. After all, the photographers in the magazines, they are professionals. So by following these palettes, you actually come up with some really beautiful designs and colours. So don't be afraid to go through magazines and get some ideas. I mean, look at this. You've got your orangey colour, you've got your magenta, and you've got the grey. Now, what a beautiful toning that is. But you need soft, lighter colours, neutral colours to contrast, and look how that contrasts with the white or the buff colour here, you know, or the grey toning, grey grey bronzy sort of toning here. You could even throw yellow in just as a contrast there, and that really, you know, gives you the wow factor. For example, this here, I grabbed this picture because I thought this was amazing. This guy, he's got his nice pastel background, neutral couch, but look at the wow factor with his jacket, bright pink, magenta pink, with the orange shoes. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, for eye catching? Where does your eye go? Bang, there. So that would be, if I had more room, I could put that man, well actually, put him in, because he inspires me to be brave with my colour sources. Okay, we'll just move there. Okay, there you are. So, and that's what you want. You want, whatever the focal point is, you want it to stand out. Okay, so there's a source, and there's another source here with the lovely navies. And I love this, and I love these flowers that have been created. They're a bit like the Swedish designer, I can't think of their name. Anyway, it'll come. The Swedish designer that did all these daisies and that. Yeah, it's probably got it here. Number 6 it is. Unico bedspread. Oh, it doesn't say whose design it is, but no designs are really new. A lot of people look at the past, as I've said, always look back at the past, look at art history and see exactly, you know, who's done what. And by educating yourself in such a way, you'll have a lot more ideas for your art. And then I keep a journal on all the ideas that I come up with. And that's one of my things at journal writing is I make sure that I put all my ideas into a journal. I have many journals. I have a palette journal. I have a journal for colour, beautiful colours that I've mixed, and I don't want to forget the combinations. I have a journal for goals. I have another journal for mark making, really, I guess you'd say, inspirational mark making. And another journal I go into healthy sayings, healthy living, not just exercise and diet, but virtually looking at your mind, changing your mindset. So I have a journal on that. Being a teacher and a counsellor, I focus in on the mindset quite a lot. And it's very important to get your mind calm and your mind going in the right direction before you start. So that's it there. I hope this has helped you. Please get cracking, get these moving as quick as possible. I'd love to see them. Please follow me on YouTube if you've just found me, Sondra Taylor. And I've also got my art courses on www.vibrantsilks.com, and you'll see my art courses there. And I've got a lot more coming out this year. That's my goal is, as I said, more art and more teaching online. Because I actually love sharing my knowledge, and the reason I do it, and I'm very generous with my knowledge, is you share and you get back 10 times what you share. And I find that I share a lot of knowledge with people, and I get such lovely comments back. It inspires me to give more. And it's almost like the universe sort of looks after you. Okay, so that's it there. Happy painting, happy creating, happy setting goals and looking for inspiration. It's out there, it's everywhere. Don't be afraid. Be strong, be confident, and be proud of who you are. Okay, so happy 2025. Thank you for watching, and just keep moving and keep following me on Facebook too, and I can comment on your work. That's fairly important, and Instagram if you wish. Okay, thank you. I can't even see you. Bye.